Okay, so I'm just gonna, I want to show you the reporting. So I'm just gonna go back to the demo agency. Okay, you're gonna make me go back and do the whole I got to go to the date range. I'm gonna try to do it in a different way to sort of, so if we go to a summary, we have a summary report here, which is super simple, but it's by design. I'll show it to you. So this is our summary report, and I tell people that this is our 30-second marketing health check that your clients love.
Mm-hmm.
Because what it does is it shows you how many leads you generated, how many of them qualified, if they do that, how many were calls, forms, chats, if it, if it goes up and down. Let me just see if I go the next month. Yeah, there we go. There's the, so there was a decrease. So this would be a bad one to show them. But it shows the change. Let me go October. I think that makes it look pretty. Yeah, there we go. Everything's up. So, it shows them like, the trend,
Percentage
what's going.
increase.
Yeah. And like the one client I had where chats flatlined for a bit. So I was like, hey, who's on vacation? And they're like, how did you know? And I was like, well, we're tracking you, man.
So how does an actual report get emailed out?
Yeah.
And is that what frequency is that?
Whatever you want.
Wow. So it's technically you're also a reporting software.
Yeah. So scheduled reports as well. So you can schedule any report from our platform. You can save any report. You can use any data. And
you can say if I want a report to go out every Monday, once a month or once a week, you can just schedule that out and it'll just automatically go out every Monday.
Yep. With
your whatever time.
Yeah. And if you're white labeled with your branding and whatever time you want.
That's really cool.
Will it pull in Google Ad spend? Is that possible?
Oh, that is, we're literally weeks away from launching that.
Well, you'll save us like $1,000 a month in reporting costs.
Oh, yeah, it's yeah, I can show you a bit of the beta of it, but it's coming, but it's no, I'll wait before I show it, but it's pretty cool.
We'll have you back on to roll that out, because reporting is a huge piece of agency life that there's not really much options that are reasonable.
Yeah,
right now.
Exactly.
Just for reporting alone, not including anything else you've just shown us, which is insanity.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that's why I get so annoyed when we get compared with other call tracking companies. We're like, guys, you can't do anything in those platforms. Our platform here is built for agencies who generate leads.
I got a question on like the light CRM front. Is there any ability to set a task to follow up with a lead in the future? Anything like where you
you see that's where it starts, because it's like, should we add that? And then it's like, then you're entering the CRM world, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you need follow-up, you need a CRM. We
gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, we draw that line.
Got it.
So, but let me show you this reporting. So like, this is the summary report where it shows you that stuff, but down the bottom here, we show you your top sources, top keywords, and top landing pages. So it just gives you a nice highlight. So if your client gets this, and I learned this myself as an agency owner, your clients are always saying, I need better reporting. I need better reporting.
Mm-hmm.
What they're really saying to you is, I'm struggling to see the value. I'm struggling to see what marketing is working for me. I'm struggling to see that my dollars are being spent effectively. That's what they're really saying. So this report, it's based on leads, and your client understands leads, because leads are the opportunity that becomes a sale.
Can you show conversion rate?
That's also coming in that new launch where we're going to show conversion
cost
rate.
and the cost per lead and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's
very
coming.
Cool.
But so what we do here is, like, when your client says, well, what's working, what products, what keywords, it's like, well, this keyword generated these leads. And then they're like, oh, okay. And then they're going to ask the question. And this is one of the questions that got me to create WhatConverts, is because it was so difficult to answer without WhatConverts. Let me just go July here. So the question is, like, we came in and we said, hey, we got you 21 leads for crowns. Isn't that amazing? And they're like, well, how do I know they're not existing customers? And we're like, well, how do I know they're any good? And it's like, I don't know. You know, I have to go dig that up, and I don't really know because that's in your platform, Mr. Customer. So now with WhatConverts, you can say, well, let's take a look. And it takes you to this page where it will break down, you know, all the keywords and the leads that happened. And then from here, you can say, well, let's look at the quotable leads. So you just show quotable, and now it's going to show you the ones that have been marked as quotable. So I'm just going to clean this up. All these reports are interactive. So you can save at any stage here, you can save the report like this. So you're saying, okay, Crowns, we got 4 quotable leads. Do you want to see those people? And they say, yeah, let's go see them. So you click on view lead. And now we're back to the lead manager where it applies all those filters. Why did it not apply that filter? Oh, I just need to do this. Say yes. So these are the 4 leads that came from, you know, that one keyword kind of
And
thing.
a quotable value.
Yeah, and with a quotable value. And in this view now, it doesn't show the people's name. So you just go to client view. Oh, man, they removed my, okay, that's one. They removed the filters, but if we go back to report, I'll do it again. I must talk to them because it shouldn't lose those filters when you move between them. And it could be because this data is 2 years old. So when you got this, you look at the list, you apply this here, and then you choose columns and you say user. Oh, we got the contact name there. Okay, where's the contact? Oh, yeah, here's a contact
There
name.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the people, and here's the patient status, new patient, and these are unknown. So you can ask him. It's a you know, the chat, but somebody obviously was in the chat and marked as qualified, so you can look at it there.
That's
So
awesome. That's great insight.
Cool. Yeah, and the other reports, like the standard reports, is like, well, I'll show you the library. So from here, you got your favorites. You just star them and they become a favorite. And then you got your summary, your source, source key, like source and medium keywords, landing page. Then you got more categories like day per week, all that kind of thing. But if we do source and medium and we just view it from here. And then, so some people also like to say to me, well, Google Analytics tracks all my leads. And I usually have to stop myself from slapping them because all they're doing is capturing a conversion action. So if you're in analytics and you say, you know what, Google Organic delivered 146 conversions. That's true. Google Analytics can do that. And I've used it for many years as an agency. But now your customer says to you, well, how many of those were good? Google Analytics can't answer that for you. If your client says, well, what was the value of those 146 conversions? Google Analytics can't tell you that either. So in WhatConverts, you can either go down to the quotable, you can even go down to quote value now. And now you're saying, okay, from Google Organic generated a value of $35,000. And then if they want to look at those at any time, you just click view leads and we will show you those exact people that generated that value. And also with Google CPC. And because you guys are, you know, CPC guys, you want to see leads by keyword. I showed you that already. And, you know, so you got your keywords by the different campaigns. So it shows you exactly what keywords are generating your leads.
Very cool.
Yeah. So much. It's just so much. So it does so many things.
Yeah.
It's insanity. Just all of this in one housed hub to take care of everything.
Yeah. Just make sure you highlight that in the video.
It is. I'm surprised by the reporting piece alone. I mean, there's entire software companies that only do what you just showed us in reporting.
Yes, exactly.
It's wild.
I mean, there's some more beautiful things that I love seeing. So I don't know if it's going to show well in the demo report, but like, oh, let me show you this one. So you can group by keyword or you can group by landing page. And I'll show you what it does. It makes it even simpler for your clients. So if you're a dental client, and I've taken all the keywords for crowns and I've grouped them into one grouping for dental crowns. So it cleans up the reporting where your dentist client is looking at this report by the procedures they do. So we're showing them the leads by their procedure instead of like crowns can have like 5 different versions of the keyword. We're just sucking it down into, we're grouping it together into just dental crowns. And you can do this in our dimension grouping over here.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And then as I mentioned, so we've got a report builder. I haven't even got into these things where you can look at the trend over time on a timeline, or you can do it by a different dimension. Or if you're looking at this, these appointments, and now you say like, what percent, well, like, I know all these leads came in, but I just want to see the ones I'm responsible for. So if you just like add on the source, and so source is Google, Bing, and all that, and then let's add on the medium. So now I'm customizing the report, and then I can say I only want to see people that are Google. So I click on Google, and then it applies the filter. You see it on the left-hand side here. And then I only want to see people that are CPC, and you click on that. And so now you're only seeing the appointments or the procedures or the appointments set by Google Ads.